Bellydance in 30 days. I'm Anastasia Grace. So happy to have you here today. Today we are going to learn the single hip figure eight. We've done horizontal figure eights. We've done vertical figure eights. I've linked those below. Today we're going to focus on the one hip. I'll break down the move, we'll practice to some music, and have some fun. Let's get started. Our single hip figure eights will start in a 1.5 position. So this is your basic position where your knee is popped, you're up on your toe. For this exercise, if it's easier for you to keep your foot flat while you practice, that's fine. But most of the time you will do it with your foot up. Your knees are engaged. We don't want it out like this. Keep it together. Engaged here, lifted, rolled back. Good. We're going to start with just doing regular hip circles. We'll do forward and back, and then we'll combine it together. So let's start with the forward. As you circle forward with your hips, you're in a very neutral position. Your first place is to go forward, and you will tuck here. So you get a nice little tuck in your pelvis, kind of, you can see how my pelvis area just kind of engages. And then I roll up. And now we've been in this position when we talked about our hip lifts and our hip drops. We're going to roll to the back, and as you do, your tailbone kind of extends. You see a nice long here. Your pelvis is now tilted back, and then you come back down to neutral. So let's just try that for a couple of times, keeping our arms in a nice Egyptian W. Let's roll forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Now ideally, it'll just be your hips that move. You're not doing one of these with your legs. You're not going up and down. It's just movement in your lower body. Your knees kind of move a little bit, but the top of your head stays where it is. Forward, up, back, and down. Good. Let's try the other side. 1.5 position. Start with our forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. And smooth it out. And again, we don't want our knee to come out like this. We want it to stay in. It might move a little bit depending on your mobility and your flexibility, and that's okay. We just don't want it swinging out because that's not a pretty move in belly dance. Let's go back. So we just did our forward hip circles. Now we're going to do it in reverse. So again, 1.5 position. You're going to start by going out. So you elongate that tailbone. You flip your pelvic out. Be careful to still keep this part engaged. When you flip back, you don't want to put your stomach out. You want to keep that in. So your tailbone goes out, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. Let's smooth that out. So again, you might feel that your knees are moving a little bit, but we don't want to go up and down, and we want to try to keep our upper body as still as possible. Back, up, forward, down. Good. Other side. Here we go. Back, up, forward, down. And the figure eight combines both of those moves, the forward and the back. You do one after the other, creating this nice allure of a figure eight. Let's put those both together. Let's start with the forward. You go forward, and again, tilt the pelvis and engage here. Forward, up, and down. When you get to the down, instead of going forward again, now you're going to go back. And you go back and down. Forward, up, back, down, and to the back. Let's smooth that out. So we have a forward circle, down, back circle. Forward circle, down, back circle. Forward circle, down, back. And now this gives you that nice figure eight. A variation is to give a little bit of a hip twist to it. So you might want to turn your hips as you go back, and you go forward, turn to the back. Forward, turn to the back. Now notice I'm still keeping my knees together. When I turn forward, I don't bring my knee forward. I keep them still together. All right, let's try the other side. Okay, let's start with our forward. So we have a nice plie. We have a forward, up, around to the back, down, back. Forward, up, around, down, to the back. And smooth that out. And if you want to add in that twist to give it a little extra juicy look, that's okay too. If you just want to practice on the move itself without the twist, that's your dance. You can do that too. Great job. Let's play to some music. Okay, we'll start with single hips, forward and back, and then we'll combine it into the one move, the figure eight. Here we go. Ready? Great job today working that single hip into a figure eight. Such a pleasure to be dancing with you. Don't forget to like this video, drop me a comment and let me know how it's going. And be sure to subscribe so that you can know all about all of these fantastic videos. See you tomorrow.